Forcer, you good?
Me?
All right, just like. All right, go 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to sunny Ted Grant Field today here on the campus of Moyne College. It's a great matchup today. We've got the Moyne Dolphins taking on the visiting Binghamton Bearcats. My name's Griffin Fellows. Alongside me today is Andrew Forrester on the call. And Andrew, we got an exciting afternoon of soccer ahead of us.
Yeah, we definitely do. Two teams which maybe haven't started the season as well as they'd hoped, but with conference play coming up, two teams which definitely want to get back on track before the rest of their season kind of gets underway.
Yeah, speaking of that, Binghamton's had one win in their last 6 games, but they had 4 different goal scorers last game, so they're sort of starting to pick it up a little bit. It's been a bit of a different story for Moyne.
Yeah, hasn't been a great start to the season for Moyne. 1-6 to start this season. One win coming around a week ago against Iona, but no, Moyne. The problem has been just conceding too many goals. I mean, it kind of sounds obvious when you say it, but if you're a team that concedes a lot of goals, it's going to be very hard to string together a lot of wins. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how Moyne is going to react defensively, if the players are going to step up. And defense wins championships, as they say, but defense makes it a lot easier to get results from games.
So who on this Binghamton team do you expect, who should the viewers be looking out for today to sort of get the offense started for this team?
The girl who just had the ball there, Hannah Mimas, number 6 on Binghamton. Very interested to see how she's going to play. I watched her last game against Wagner. She had 1 goal and 3 assists, almost all of them coming from crosses. She'll play out on this right side over here. Definitely looking for her as a player to look out for.
And for the home team, Moyne, Danielle Casey, who has had 7 shots on goal this year, which is the most by a big margin,
yes.
by 5. She's got the most goals on the team as a midfielder. So she's really the offensive catalyst for this team. And she really leads the team in a bunch of categories, but she also has the second most minutes played. So expect a lot from her today.
Yeah, a creative midfielder. Definitely looking forward to seeing how she's going to gel with the players up front.
It's Binghamton in black, Moyne in white here. As we get a throw-in on the sideline, it's going to be played back. Nice header over in the midfield there.
A little cagey to start the game so far. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out in these first couple minutes.
This is Hannah Mimas on the right side, like you said, trying to cross through the middle, nicely defended there by number 12 of Moyne. That's Brooke Wilson, the freshman.
Yeah, no, that's a great cross.
Or good senior, ball. My apologies.
Good ball into the box, nice and low on the ground with some pace. It's kind of what you want to see from a winger. Very hard defensively to deal with those kind of balls.
Binghamton taking their time, playing it back to the middle now. Pass is intercepted.
Space out wide.
Good defense there by Binghamton. Pass is played out wide for number 25.
Binghamton definitely seem a little versatile right now. They seem to have a vast majority of the ball, but also willing to play on the counterattack.
Yeah, I feel like they're operating at a different pace than Moyne in this first 4 minutes of play so far. So, but that sort of comes as you settle into the game, and both these teams are still trying to figure out what to do with each other. I mean, they did meet last year, and what happened last time?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a lopsided affair, a 3-0 win to Binghamton. Not only that, but I mean, when you look into the stats, Binghamton had 25 shots, 15 of which were on goal, and Moyne only had 3. I mean, if you're looking for a positive, 2 of them were on goal, so maybe a little clinical with their shots, but yeah, no, it was a lopsided affair last time around. Moyne definitely going to want to have a different result this time around.
Good challenge, one back by Moyne. Ball's played just a bit too far out of the reach of Daniela Casey, the senior, the midfielder that we were talking about. But a great through ball again, played out to Mimas on the right wing. The cross is going to go behind the net, and we're going to get a chance to get a little distribution from our goalkeeper today for Moyne, Michaela McPherron.
Yeah, no, goalkeeper always interesting. With the way the game has been played, not only on a collegiate level but also at a pro level, goalies increasingly being asked to play out of the back. But there's nothing wrong with what they're doing right now. Playing it long here and there, but it's always helpful to have a goalie who's really good at building out from the back.
The freshman making her 5th start of the year. She took a couple games off there, trying to just figure something else out. Not everything's going to work all the time, so they've been rotating in the goalie spot between her and Samo Schwarz-Elise. But McPherron gets the nod today. We get a cross into the center there. First touch a little long there.
Yeah, you can already start to see early on in the game, crosses definitely something that Binghamton is going to look to take advantage of. Very, very hard to defend, especially if you time them right and execute them correctly. Crosses are extremely, extremely dangerous.
Pass played into the middle for Paige Luke, the senior.
Good ball.
And a great through ball there. Finds Anna Buckwalter. We get a challenge in the box and a great save by McPheron. Great kick save.
Yeah, no, not a lot of time to react there. Great reaction from the goalkeeper.
Lemoyne's going to play it along this,
good skill.
This close left side.
Something that I think Lemoyne should like to take advantage of today are set pieces.
And it's a big thing. If you can't win that second ball, it's you can't let errors compound into other errors. As we get our first substitution of the game, that's Olivia Day off, coming in for number 2, Jenica Brown, the 5th-year senior out of Cortland. She transferred in from Casanova last year, and this is her. She's started 3 games, and this is going to be her 4th appearance on the year.
That's a cool name, Casanova.
I would like to go to Casanova.
I would too.
Another throw in along the sideline here. And it is a similar result going out of bounds, and it will be Bearcats ball.
Another thing that stands out to me is something I maybe didn't realize before the game. Binghamton is a lot bigger of a team than Lemoyne. It's going to be hard for Lemoyne to kind of take advantage of those set pieces. I'm looking at some of the defensive players on Binghamton, and they're all very, very tall.
Get a good clearance from the goalkeeper right there, Rebecca Kessler. A through ball, again, nicely collected by Lindsay LeBlanc. Really holding down this defense in the early going for Lemoyne.
Binghamton doing a really good job of counter-pressing as well, winning that ball back as soon as they lose it.
Again, it's another challenge, one back, and we're just seeing a lot of this sort of pinging back and forth right now. Not a lot of, I would say, tactical passes in the midfield for Lemoyne right now.
Yeah, both teams trying to just feel themselves out. It's still within the first 10 minutes of the game, so you'd maybe like to see the game become a little bit more settled. But, no, yeah, definitely a little bit cagey to start the game.
Kessler with the ball, trying to play it out the back.
This is what you want to see from teams, of having a little bit of patience, and it can pay off.
It's a good first touch there on the pass from Brooke Herbler. It's Paige Luke trying to play a through ball there. Can't get it to slide through. And pass is intercepted in the midfield. Got a good counter press here.
She's definitely a player to look out for, though. Alexis Marsteller, she was voted Bearcat of the Year, kind of a leader on this team, a senior, plays defensive midfielder. Definitely somebody who's going to be setting the tone and the tempo of the game.
That's a good ball down towards the corner. It's going to be shadowed out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick. That was a really long run for Lindsay LeBlanc. She started that all the way back here at the defensive third line, and that's one thing that LeBlanc's going to bring. She's going to bring a lot of conditioning. She started all 18 games last year for Lemoyne, and so this is something that this sort of conditioning and these sort of these games is something that she's.
Someone's not skipping their cardio.
Nope. Get a good chance here.
Ooh.
Oh.
Just
tapped away at the very last moment. Binghamton's going to win the ball back, though, in their offensive third. Going to play it out wide. So one time and cross into the box, collected by Lemoyne and just distribute out. And we're going to get a Bearcat throw.
One thing that's really sticking out to me is how much space. I mean, I alluded to it earlier with Hannah Mimas, but the space out wide for Binghamton, I mean, their players, their wide players are finding so much joy and so much space out there. It makes it really easy to deliver a good ball in the box.
Not a lot of defensive press from Lemoyne as we get another ball whipped into the box, headed out, collected by Binghamton again. It's out to Mimas on the right wing, trying to make a move. The cross into the box is just off and hits the post, and we're going to get a goal kick.
Yeah, Mimas having a lot of success just using her pace. It's kind of not a lot of skill from Mimas, but seemingly very effective at just getting to the line and cutting that ball back. Definitely something which will create a lot of high-quality chances for Binghamton.
Well, some of the best players in this game, you don't have to be the most technical person of all time to be one of the greats. Some people just have a lot of natural skill and speed will take you a long way in the sport. If you're able to make those long runs down either side and have somewhat of a foot on you, I think your team will benefit greatly as we get a second ball one here. Going to play it out the left side for Anna Buckwalter.
No, yeah, it's definitely something, especially in the professional game. I mean, you've seen I don't want to say a lack of creative ability, but kind of you've seen players have been shifting more towards efficiency instead of creativity, and it's something which a lot of people have frowned upon, but I think if executed correctly can be very fun and very cool to watch.
It's a Lemoyne throw-in on the far sideline. Throw-in was intended to go to number 9, Nicole Calley, the freshman out of Providence. Second ball is won back by Binghamton.
Been really impressed with their back line so far. Very assured.
Yeah, they've done a great job of just controlling that offensive third for Lemoyne, and their midfield has done a great job of getting after these second balls and winning these opportunities and allowing them to stay on the press.
It really allows you to pin a team back if you're able to counter press them well. I mean, you've seen the team that I think of when I think of the most is Man City.
So we got a offensive breakaway here. Good job by Paige Luke to come back and sort of distribute that backwards.
Makes it so easy as well when you can counter press like that because you are able to stay up the pitch and kind of conserve your energy. It's really hard to defend against.
It's Luke trying to get that through ball in to Anna Buckwalter, just a bit out of her reach, and it's a good job by McFerrin to come out and collect that ball.
Yeah, Lemoyne's defense, I mean, so far, something I highlighted as something to look out for, but their defense has done a good job. There have been some chances, but no high-quality chances of late for Binghamton.
Besides the one amazing save by McFerrin early on, no shots on goal for this Bearcat team.
But you've got to think if Binghamton continues to play like this, the goal will eventually come.
A little pressure now coming from Lemoyne as they get the ball distributed into the middle for Binghamton. Going to play it out wide on the right for Megan Baker. Tries to lift a cross in, and that ball's going to fall to the back line. So we get a nice challenge there, won by Courtney Felton.
Binghamton could definitely, as there's a foul there, Binghamton could definitely try to get a little bit wider if they can. I've noticed that their wingers and their fullbacks are kind of staying very narrow. I think as a team that likes to cross the ball, if they could get their players into the wide positions a little bit earlier, it would allow them to have more success going forward.
We were talking about the defense earlier. They're averaging allowing their opponents about 1.7 goals a game, which is pretty solid. But it's really shown here. They've done a great job of just absolutely shutting down any sort of semblance of attack from the Lemoyne Dolphins.
Yeah, no, defense is definitely a strength of Binghamton. I know they scored 4 goals last game, but offensively they have kind of sputtered at times this season. But, again, defense is kind of more important, gives you a platform to go forward.
Going to distribute the ball back to Kessler here. Pressure being applied by number 9, Nicole Calley. It's a good ball. Just can't be handled on the outside over there. It'll be a throw-in. They're going to go quick here. Trying to play a ball. Great ball down the right line. And a great defensive effort and really recovery by Binghamton right there as we get a good move up the sideline here.
But that's what you want to see if you're Lemoyne. Even if it's just quickly off of a throw-in, like any sort of chance, any sort of advantage that you can get, you want to take advantage of that.
Lemoyne sort of picking up the tempo here, getting quicker for those second balls as they're trying to play something out wide here. It's going to fall to the feet of Jenica Brown, who can't wrangle it. It's going to fall back into the hands of Binghamton. As that ball goes out of bounds, it will be a Lemoyne throw-in.
I think Lemoyne has done a good job of, you're not going to be able to go at a team like Binghamton the whole game. You kind of got to choose their moments. And I think they've done a good job with the set pieces and throw-ins of just choosing when to pick up the pace a little bit.
You get a tough tackle there. Two players go down, but ref's going to let that one play. Ball is challenged and won by Binghamton, and they're just going to play it back to the goalie. Ref
is definitely letting the players play. I don't know. That one looked a little close to me.
That one was closer than not to the other ones, I think, but I like the game. Let the players play, let them sort of decide how they want this game to go.
I always liked officials like that kind of let you play, but there's definitely a line that you can't cross when it comes to that.
Strong first touch for Lemoyne. It will be Binghamton ball. And Megan Baker on the throw in here. We've got Paige Luke on the near right side. We also have Mackenzie Ryder, the senior, who had a goal in their last game out against Wagner, looking to add to her goal streak. As that ball is challenged and out of bounds.
I mean, you look now at Lemoyne defending this, and they have pretty much everyone behind the ball. Doesn't really give them a platform to go forward.
Cross into the box. Nobody's there for McPherson. Collects it. It's going to take her time. Let Lemoyne get set before distributing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let her teammates get more upfield before she probably punts this up.
Like you said, they're just trying to, not a whole lot of tactical passing and runs made. They're just trying to play that long ball. So just trying to make something happen, trying to get some action here for this Lemoyne Dolphin team.
Yeah, no, definitely a route forward for them.
Second ball is won by Jenica Brown. Plays it into the middle. A through ball. Just a bit too much pace on as the ball is played out the back. And a good clearance all the way up to Hannah Mimas.
Brooke Herber there showing a lot of experience. The juniors who started every single game since she's got on campus. Definitely showing why she has been starting all those games.
Lemoyne wins that distribution. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a Lemoyne throw-in on the far left side of the field.
Lemoyne also very interesting. I mean, the game's only around 20 minutes in. They got another substitute ready to go. Keeping their players fresh probably because they're going against the ball for the vast majority of the game.
Yeah, that's one thing you'll see a lot of this Lemoyne team. They're not afraid to. They've got subs, and they're not going to the grave with them. So they're going to take them. They won't take them with them as we get across into the box, and a close chance. It was number 17, Mackenzie Ryder, the forward, trying to add to her goal streak. Just sort of I think that hit off the wrong part of her boot and just scurried off left to the goal. McPheron's going to be thanking the post after that one.
Yeah, there were a lot of bodies there. Probably didn't see the ball until it got to her foot. But I mean, Hannah Mimas, if I was defending her, I'd turn my body and just try and force her on her left foot. Every time she gets down on here, she looks to drive down the line and get across it on her right foot. I challenge her to use her left.
Ball is just distributed. And second ball is won by Daniela Casey. It's going to fall back to the feet of Binghamton here. Binghamton just taking their time, letting offense develop. As we get a pass intercepted here by Lindsay LeBlanc. Not able to corral that one. It'll be a Lemoyne throw-in. 20 minutes almost gone here. We're still at 0-0. We've had 2 shots on goal for Binghamton. Nothing for Lemoyne so far. But we've seen a couple of promising build-ups for the Dolphins.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Lemoyne has played bad. I mean, I know they haven't really had a sniff of goal, but I think that's kind of to be expected coming into this game. I think the way that they want to play, I think, has been they've done a good job of it so far.
It's going to be a throw-in down the line for the Dolphins. Lindsay LeBlanc's going to come up and take it.
Another thing which kind of stands out, and this may just be me nitpicking, but I mean, you look at the benches and you have the Binghamton players who are standing up, who are more engaged, and you have all the Moyne players who kind of just sitting down. Maybe shows a difference in mentality of the two teams. Maybe something that doesn't mean much, but for me, I look at it, could be something.
The sub who just came in was Elia Ikilik, who made a good play on the ball, but that one's going to fall out of bounds. The freshman making her 7th appearance so far this year. Just trying to bring some life onto the field right now for Lemoyne, as there is a foul 1. We're going to get another set piece.
A little bit of a ticky-tack foul, but for Lemoyne, another chance on goal probably. Just get this into the box.
I think this is how it's going to have to be done for them. Just trying to do something. If the long ball isn't working, trying to get a set piece near the goal, and just try to get as many bodies as you can in there. You see, they have two players back on defense, and even then, Lindsay LeBlanc's going to go up and mark number 17, Mackenzie Ryder there. So they've really only got effectively one defender back. I'd say they're trying to put as much pressure on Binghamton as they can right now. Service into the box is a good one. It's going to go off the chest as we get a foul in the box, and it will be Binghamton ball going the other way.
I know it was a foul and maybe didn't work out, but that's definitely, look, you win a foul in an area far away from the goal, but you're able to just put the ball into the box, and with a lot of bodies, you never really know what's going to happen.
It was a fantastic cross, just unable to get an effective scoring part on it. Off the chest, it's really hard to do anything of substance with that touch without having to take another one. But at that point, there's so many feet and bodies in the box that makes it hard to put any sort of significant power and strength on it.
Ooh.
Get a hard foul here in the defensive third. It's going to be Binghamton ball.
But you never know with those free kicks. A ball into the box, and it is kind of a mastering the dark arts a little bit. But if you can be really good at set pieces, it's super easy to get a ball into the box, and you never know when it gets in there.
Ball's going to be distributed back to Jasmina Barami. Going to clear this ball here. Again, just sort of trying to make that long cross across the midfield. Trying to win that second ball. Good job by Binghamton there to control it. Pass into the middle.
Space out wide.
Space out wide is going to be neglected. Turn towards the middle there. Long run. Trying to be made as the goalie comes out and clears it. Not the most effective clearing of all time. It was Nicole Callie again applying a lot of pressure. Nemoss just playing it back into the middle here. It's Binghamton trying to get that ball out wide.
Tackle.
Ball's heading back towards the goalie. Good job by McFerrin to come and cover that one up. Looks like she took a bit of a cleat to the thigh there.
Mm-hmm. Going back to something I had said earlier, there was a chance where Lauren Clark, that ball got into the midfield and Lauren Clark was out wide. If she stays wider, you give yourself way much more space to run into. And I think if the wingers, because they're playing right now, Binghamton's playing at a 4-3-3. If their wingers can really focus on staying wide, it's going to pay dividends to them. They're going to have so much more space to cut in and do what they want.
Clearance is going to be won back by Binghamton.
Let's go.
Aggressive play on the sideline there. That's Alex McCarlster is going to swing it back to Brooke Herber. Herber just going to play it out the back for Sophia Grafalo. Grafalo's ball into the middle. Just a bit too much on it. Unable to be won. Pass is intercepted there. Daniela Casey trying to win it back for Lemoyne, but nothing doing. Getting an attack developing on this left side here. Just a little bit of congestion, like you said. They have to, I think spacing is something that both teams are going to want to improve as they're trying to create space out here on this right side, trying to find Mimas.
If you can do that quickly, you have so much space out there if you're a winger. Good ball.
LeBlanc trying to force Mimas to her right side as we get a cross into the box. Just off the outside of the foot for number 17, Mackenzie Ryder. Her second really good look so far this game.
That's a golden opportunity. Great ball into the box from Megan Baker, but just unable. I mean, I don't know if it came off her foot weight or something, but definitely the best chance probably of the half.
We're going to take a quick break here. We're in the game. We're doing hydration breaks today. It is 82.
It is hot out.
It is hot out, ladies and gentlemen. Some nice cloud coverage, though, is heading our way. But I don't know about you, Andrew, but I'm ready for the fall.
No, I am too. It's just not only is it 80 degrees, but 80 degrees on a field like this, especially if you're wearing a black jersey. I mentioned it to you before the game, but especially wearing a black jersey and if you have a pair of black cleats, there's no hotter experience than it's like you're sitting on the beach somewhere. Like it's really bad if you have black jerseys and on this turf field. But yeah, I can't wait for it to be like 50 degrees, 40 degrees.
I can take the heat sitting on the beach.
You're a man from Texas. You're used to the heat, but
I'm used to the heat a little bit. But they've got we've seen a lot of action so far on the Binghamton side. Lemoyne's had some solid buildups, like we said earlier. The set piece is really what's been working well for Lemoyne. So they just have to. What do they have to do to keep on applying pressure and getting those chances in their attacking third?
I think it's patience, really. If you're a team that doesn't have a lot of the ball, it's very easy to lose your concentration and get your head out of the game. But if you can stay focused and continue to concentrate on winning set pieces and winning throw-ins, it takes a lot of mental energy to do that. But if you can, I think Lemoyne has done a good job so far of defending Binghamton. They've allowed a few chances here and there, but nothing really screams at me from a Binghamton perspective. From Lemoyne, I think they've done a really good job.
I think, like you said, the biggest threat from this Binghamton offense has been Hannah Mimas, and her crosses on the right side. Like you said, you just have to force her to go left. It's
easier said than done, but yes.
Which is easier said than done. But I think if they can start maybe marking her earlier and just trying to force anything left. I'm sure we haven't seen her left touch yet. I'm sure if it's anything as good as her right touch, then they're in for a long day here at Ted Grant Field.
Speaking of Hannah Mimas and her left foot, we might be seeing it a little bit more. So I think she switched over to the left side over here.
We got subs coming into the game for
Jakaya Davis coming out on this right side. Mimas, I don't know if she'll play as a striker. I think she might. Either striker or left winger.
They have her pinned up right now. Ball's going to fall back to Megan Baker, and they're just going to try to facilitate this one. This one is heading out to Davis on the right wing.
Lots of space for Mimas.
Buckwater
good ball.
Gets it, and a nice ball to Mimas on the left side. Plays it back. Just a bit of a wayward touch there.
Not as comfortable going down the line when it's not on her right foot. Probably look for Mimas to cut in more on her right foot.
There's a bit of a hard touch there from Paige Luke, not able to get all the way out to Mimas, but Mimas working her way back towards the center of the field. Ball's going to be played out to the right. Baker's got it. Just playing it back. Being very clinical with their touches right now is Binghamton. Just really controlling the pace at which they want this game to go.
Yeah, and I think if you're Lemoyne, I mean, I'm seeing their front line kind of chasing shadows a little bit. You'd like to see them be a little bit more patient because they're going to tire themselves out very quickly if they keep doing that.
Ball's going to be lifted into the box. McPheron collects that one easily, no pressure. And again, going to let her team get up there before she distributes.
I think Binghamton have done such a good job at retaining the ball. Especially, I mean, the player that stands out for me is Alexis Mersteller at that holding midfield role. She's done such a good job so far.
Me personally, it's the 1-2 punch combo of Hannah Mimas and Mackenzie Ryder because both of the fantastic opportunities that Binghamton's had have been as a result of Mimas crosses into Ryder's right foot. They just haven't been lucky enough to see one go in. As Mimas is going to make a run here on this right side, trying to get through three defenders. Gets it onto her right foot, and that one's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to be a corner kick, first one of the night.
Even when she's on the left, she still finds a way to take it down to that right byline and try to get the ball into the box.
Call her Jalen Brown.
Yeah,
no left.
Exactly.
As we get a corner kick here.
I mean, if it's broke, no need to fix it.
Service is going to be provided by Anna Buckwalter, the freshman. It's been a starter all season.
Good ball.
Lifted into the box, and a header on the backside by Mackenzie Ryder, flying above the defense. Puts Binghamton up 1-0 with 17 minutes left in this first half.
Great ball into the box by Anna Buckwalter. But, yeah, we mentioned it for Lemoyne as a possible way to get into the game set pieces. But Binghamton also taking notes and getting in. That was an absolutely fantastic delivery. Putting that on the goalkeeper. She's not the tallest goalkeeper in the world. Going to make it really, really difficult when you have somebody like Mackenzie Ryder, who's 5'8", coming in. No, great service into the box from Buckwalter.
Just so many bodies in the box to navigate. It gets really hard for a goalkeeper to sort of keep your wits about you and make sure that everybody's where they need to be. Everybody has a man marked somewhere. This ball is going to be won in the offensive third by Daniela Casey, trying to apply pressure. Through ball is going to be collected up as there is a bit of a collision between Kessler and I believe that's number 20 for Lemoyne.
Always so deflating when you're doing all this hard work defensively, kind of under the cosh a little bit, and then a set piece is what takes you down. Always feels like all that hard work was kind of for nothing.
Mallory Petstrak into the game. There's another, like you said, great ball. That was intended down the line for number 3, Jenica Davis. And again, McPherson has done a good job of, being very decisive on those longer balls. She's done a great job at not sitting back, just coming out and collecting those and distributing out.
Important quality of a goalkeeper, always being attentive on those.
Ball's won. Back by Binghamton there. It's number 29. It's Paige Luke. Good hustle there by Lemoyne. Try to win that ball back, but it's going to fall to the feet of Megan Baker, and it's going to be Davis on the right side. Trying to get around LeBlanc. Puts a right foot on it.
Ooh. And
a dangerous touch as we get a shot from outside the 18-yard box, but an easy save from McPherson.
Yeah, no. Wide areas, again, proving to be Lemoyne's downfall, but the thing that stakes out for me is the counter press of Binghamton. Lemoyne cannot deal with it as soon as they lose the ball. Binghamton are on them like flies. I mean, it's really, really, really dangerous to have a counter press. You see transition is where a lot of good teams take advantage of. Header
being fought for. LeBlanc's going to get it. And they're just going to clear this out. Hopefully give them some time to sort of reset and regroup on defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be Baker to take the throw in. Gets it to Ryder. Ryder distributes. Baker with a cross into the box. A fantastic cross. I think that one might have caught Mimas sleeping a little bit as we get another corner kick.
Yeah, no, I don't think Mimas is ready for that, but that's exactly what you want to do. In between the goalkeeper and the back line, kind of into that far post area a little bit.
That no man's land, really.
Yeah, no man's land is a good way to put it. It's really hard as an opposing fullback to kind of mark that area of the field. My coach always taught me that if you don't know where to play the ball, that playing it diagonally over the heads of everybody else is always a good route because it's very likely that space is going to be there.
15 minutes left in this first half here. Service is in. Anna Buckwalter, a nice floating ball, and that one's going to go off the heads of some Binghamton players, and we're going to get a goal kick.
Same type of delivery as the goal from earlier. Buckwalter just putting that ball into the box, kind of lifting it up, making it hard for the goalkeeper to get it.
We get a substitution. It is Marsteller coming off, and number 9 for Binghamton, Bella Brown, the sophomore. Got to come on here. We've seen a couple changes so far.
Mm-hmm.
It is hot, so I think just giving your players that rest and that the ability to have fresh legs come on could be a big difference maker here.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is, taking off your captain and taking off your star player, probably just giving her some rest so she's ready to go for the second half.
Going to get another set piece here for Binghamton after the foul's awarded to Hannah Mimas. Or my apologies, I believe that was Paige Luke in the middle. Service into the box by Sofia Grifolo. That ball is going to bounce towards McPherson as we get, I believe, They're going to call a penalty there?
No, offside.
Offside is the call.
Kind of silly to be offside on a set piece. Very easy to check your line there.
Ball in the midfield. Going to be played up by Lemoyne, headed back, and it's been the story all day has been Lemoyne hasn't been able to win these second, third balls in the midfield.
It's been pinball for them. I mean, Binghamton has shown much more quality at bringing the ball down and keeping possession, something which, again, is going to tire out the Lemoyne players if they're not able to do that.
It's going to be a throw-in for the Bearcats. Good job by LeBlanc. Just sort of get back, let her defense regroup. A lot of space out wide there. That ball is going to be won by Mimas. Luke.
Good skill.
Unable to hold it. Daniela Casey trying to play it out wide and up, but it's going to fall to the feet of Grafolo. And they're just going to distribute it back to Kessler. And here we go again. Just this sort of triangle almost offense that they're just running out of the back.
I cannot emphasize how tiring it must be for those Lemoyne players out there. On a day like this, it's 80 degrees, you're out on a turf field, and the other team is just passing rings around you. I mean, it's got to be not only physically tiring, but also mentally exhausting.
Mimas going to receive this one on the left side, making a run towards the back line there. It's going to be a goal kick.
That's what you like to see from Mimas, though. I mean, we mentioned how she just likes to cut in on her right foot. If you can kind of set up that as your main move, you should have a lot of space to go out on that left side.
Anna Buckwalter is going to come out of the game, and it's going to be Isabella Martillo coming into the game, the freshman out of Ontario. Or my apologies, the senior out of East Brunswick.
Bringing on some senior leadership before the half ends.
This is a very experienced Binghamton team. A lot of seniors on the roster. So it's, like you said, just having that, playing for 4 years or 3 years, just brings such like a vast wealth of knowledge about how to operate these games where not everything might be going your way. And so I think it's definitely benefited Binghamton so far today.
Not just a lot of seniors, but also a lot of their star players or their better players are younger freshmen and sophomores. So having a lot of senior leaders on that team is going to lead to a lot of development for these young kind of star players that Binghamton has.
Great challenge by Megan Bakers. Binghamton's going to get a little run here. It's going to be a long ball to Mimas. Making the run. Is she going to get there? Gets it on her left foot, just chips it over the goalie and just wide of the net. Fantastic chance there for Binghamton and a long run for Mimas.
Yeah, no, I didn't even think Mimas was going to get there. Great speed from her. Great composure to go for a dink on that finish, just a little bit wide, but great opportunity for Binghamton.
That one's always going to be really hard on your left foot there, because naturally the way you're going to kick it, that ball's going to want to go, keep on going right. She could get it on her right foot, maybe would have had a bit of a better chance, but she's got the pressure on the inside, so no shot there.
Every goal kick, every long ball is just...
If it's fallen to the feet of a Binghamton player.
It has to be. If you're those attacking players on Moyne, how deflating must it be making these runs, posting up against the other players, and just having them win it over you every single time?
Casey trying to get the ball downfield, going to keep that one just out of bounds, and we will get a throw-in.
Now the freshman from Toronto, Ontario, is coming in, Griffin.
Yeah, and that's Mackenzie Ryder coming off, who scored the first goal today for Binghamton. She's had some really good chances. Casey going to work on this left side here, just trying to be physically imposing. And we're going to get another set piece there. A lot of contact on this left side. Casey is not one to shy away from it. She's invited a lot of contact so far. I think she's instigated all 3 fouls so far. It's going to be Marhumi from Worms, Germany, to send this one into the box.
Good
there.
Ball.
Good ball. So the flag goes up. Casey was just offside there, trying to get a little cheeky, make that run just a little bit earlier, just to get that much of an advantage over Binghamton. But refs were smart to her game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were familiar with their game. Need to make sure that you're taking advantage of those opportunities if you're Lemoyne.
Lemoyne's going to be here all night, so they're going to try to make the most of it. That second ball is won.
Hard tackle there.
It's one of the harder tackles we've seen so far, and that's Paige Luke just really getting aggressive. I mean, she's one of the more imposing physical players on this team for the Bearcats. So she's making her presence known and felt, and they're going to feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll wake up and feel that one when you wake up and stretch the legs tomorrow.
Just hope you don't have an 8 a.m. after a hard physical game. You got to wake up and go to Trig.
I was going to say astronomy, but yeah, holds up the same.
Outside ball is going to fall to Jenica Brown, and that's another hard foul. Getting a little physical here with about 7:30 left in this first half. This is
exactly where you'd want to have a free kick. Enough space to kind of deliver the ball where you want to, but close enough to where you're going to get it. If you can work it right, get it pretty close to the goal. Ooh.
That is a ball collected by Rebecca Kessler. Going to play it a little quicker than McPheron's been playing it. They're going to get a long clearance. LeBlanc's going to collect that one and try to play it up to Brown. Just falls to the feet of Megan Baker.
Binghamton doing right now what Lemoyne has been unable to do all game. Keep the ball after these second balls are won in the middle, being able to kind of recycle and keep possession, something that I think Lemoyne's going to have to do a better job of in the second half.
I do think that this is the longest continuous stretch that Lemoyne has been able to hold the ball in their attacking half.
Mm-hmm. Ref going to make sure she's throwing the ball in from where the ball went out.
Spot. Trying to get a little cheeky. Try to snag every yard on the side that they can.
Yeah, every inch counts.
Luke wins it. Going to play it into the middle. Davis is there.
Loads of space.
A lot of space. Mimos is out on the left. She's going to try to leave that ball there, but good job by Lemoyne applying pressure. So that third ball is just going to be lofted back. Pressure now being applied by this Lemoyne Dolphin team. I think if they're going to try to play the pace at this game, this will definitely turn things around for the Dolphins. They've, in the last just couple of minutes here, applying this pressure, they've had some more chances down in the offensive end. And just being able to win the ball. As there's a nice interception there by Jenica Brown. Going to try to play it long. Great stop there by number 9, Bella Brown.
I hear what you're saying, Griff. I agree with you. I think the pace that they played at, you've seen Binghamton make a few more mistakes than they have the whole rest of the half when you pick up the pace like this.
Ball's going to be played up the line there. Mimos feeds it in the middle. That ball's going to fall all the way down to Martillo.
So many gaps between attacking midfield and defensive lines for Lemoyne.
4 minutes left here in the first half. It's Worrell with it, plays it back to Baker. Baker keeps on going, still winning the ball. Great job there, just following her own ball, winning those 50-50s. It's an incredibly important skill in the game, just being able to, it's like in basketball, getting your own rebound. Gives you just that many more opportunities. As we get the flag raised here, it's going to be offside.
Yeah, it just gives you more control for the game when you are able to win those 50-50s. It's kind of something which, maybe the game won't be decided on, but definitely a huge impact on the way that the game tilts.
Ball's going to be played into the midfield here Mimos looking to apply some pressure as that ball is going to be out off of number 15 for Lemoyne, Giovanni.
It's a late
Rigalita.
foul call. Called a foul there because he thought the Binghamton player was going over the top of the Lemoyne player.
Does feel like a bit of a late call, but Lemoyne's going to welcome it all the same.
Yeah, maybe influenced by how the coach reacted on the sideline, but not necessarily the wrong call.
Ball's going to be booted into the attacking third there. Trying to make a dash for the ball. Mimos just going to play it back. Mimos, who we learned a little bit of an interesting fact.
Yeah, no, she has a brother on the Lemoyne's men's soccer team. Kind of an interesting clash. I bet her brother Brandon is probably watching for Lemoyne. Maybe got one of those jerseys like Mama Kelsey does. Maybe it's split down halfway.
Split half jersey.
Yeah.
I hope that they would do the uniforms they have today. It'd be a little bit confusing if both teams who their primary colors are green and white. Could get a little confusing, but
no, don't want a kit clash.
Good. I think we have a good jersey clash today. I like both teams' uniforms so far. This ball is going to roll out. It's going to be a throw-in awarded to the Dolphins.
Couldn't think of two more contrasting colors than white and black. Although I alluded to earlier, but I'd definitely rather be the team wearing white.
Service into the box there. It's going to fall to the feet of Vigolito. We get a shot there on just wide there. Not really a whole lot of power on that strike there for number 15, Giovanni Vigolito.
But still one of the best chances that they've had in the first half, and it came from a long throw. I mean, and those set pieces and throw-ins again those seeming to be extremely important for Lemoyne.
Just a bit of distribution going out the back here. Now bringing a little bit of pressure as that through ball is headed away. Great job there. But the second ball again just falls to the feet of Binghamton. It's Paige Luke just applying the pressure. Trying to find a nice ball there to Megan Baker.
Good switch.
Plays it down to number 13 here, Alexis Worrell, the freshman from Ontario. And a nice pick there by Lindsay LeBlanc. Unable to find Casey, though, on the run down the left side. My apologies. It's
again
Davis.
With the counter press.
Wins this ball into the midfield, but the defense is there for Lemoyne.
And then just giving the ball away a little cheaply there. Definitely going to, I mean, they're doing it to themselves a little bit, pinning themselves back in the last minute of the first half.
Running up on 30 seconds left here in this first half. Casey just trying to make something happen. They've got a good chance here, but it's off a defender, and Baker now starting to apply the pressure. She's got Mimos on the left and Davis heading towards the center.
Gotta go quick.
Luke is going to get it. There's a nice through ball. But McFerrin's just going to fall on that one there, and I think that's going to be the last true offensive possession that we're going to see out of this half.
I mean, that last chance just kind of summed up how the first half has gone. Lemoyne giving the ball away cheaply, and Binghamton one-way traffic towards the goal there.
It's 1-0 Binghamton after the first 45 here. We're going to take a quick break for halftime, and we will be back with more second half action here from Ted Grant Field. Thank you so much. Binghamton was just really able to control the pace and flow of the entire game, Andrew. So what are some of the keys to this half for the Dolphins if they want to get back into this?
Mm-hmm. Lemoyne in that first half sat back a little bit more and was kind of, looking for set pieces is definitely something as a route forward for them. So in the second half, continue to do that. But, I mean, eventually you're 1-0 down already. You're going to have to come out of your shell a little bit and play a little bit more risky going forward. But for now, I would say that I would just continue to look for those set pieces.
There's a great ball won there by Davis on the right side. Working in there with the right foot, gets it on net. And a good save by McFerrin to start off the second half. We got a couple important subs in. Out is Rebecca Kessler and goalie. And Caitlin Williams, the senior from Clinton, New York, is in between the sticks.
I'd be interested to see. I thought in the first half, I don't think there was any reason for a change. I'd be interested to see if this is maybe a change for the future, like maybe looking at something as getting your backup some more playing time in this kind of game like this. Very interesting to see that.
The senior goalkeeper just getting some more reps in. And, you know, Lemoyne hasn't applied a lot of pressure, so it's not like she's going to come under fire immediately there. Courtney Felton applying the pressure for Lemoyne here.
You alluded to it, Griff. I think the pressure is something that they need to do better in the second half. They've done a good job so far of kind of upping the tempo a little bit, but going to be hard to do that for the entire second half. Going to have to pick and choose their moments.
The most important player for Lemoyne who we talked about, my apologies, for Binghamton that we talked about, was Hannah Mimas. And it doesn't look like she is out here on the field right now. I think she's going to take, my apologies, she is down here on the far left side, out of our view of the commentary box.
No, yeah, sticking where she finished off, starting over on the right side in the first half. She's had some success over here on the left side, cutting in, feeding her teammates as kind of a supplier. But yeah, again, we mentioned it before we came on in the first half. Crosses from Hannah Mimas is proving to be the most effective way for Binghamton going forward.
Set piece here. Brooke Herbert's going to send this one into the box. A great ball just over the head of two Binghamton players down there, Davis, and I believe looks to be potentially number 17, Mackenzie Ryder, back in the game.
That's exactly what you want, though, from a ball into the box. Over the back line, close enough to where the goalkeeper can't really come to get it. Those are extremely, extremely dangerous. And Lemoyne's a team that could probably use deliveries like that.
Ball's going to be hit back into the offensive third for Binghamton. It's collected by number 19 for Lemoyne. Some nice offense developing here as we get a long ball over to the left side for Jenica Brown. Trying to get a right foot on it, rips it.
Great tackle.
Great tackle there by number 2, Megan Baker, who has been a star defender for this Bearcat team.
Excellent, excellent vision from her. Just noticing that the shot was probably coming in there, doing a great job of getting her body in the way of that shot. Very brave defending from Megan Baker.
And a big clearance. This ball's going to go out of bounds for Williams. It's going to be a Lemoyne throw-in. I think she did, like you said, great job sort of being very brave in like laying your body out for the team.
Yeah, no, good job of anticipating, knowing that the shot was probably coming in there as well.
Yeah, Jenica Brown took the ball from her left foot to the right foot, and you could sort of just see her winding up. So we got Casey working here. It's going to get picked from behind. It's going to be out of bounds, and another throw in for Lemoyne, or for Binghamton. Five minutes passed so far in this second half. But Lemoyne is applying a lot more pressure and trying to get more offensive chances in the first 5 minutes of this half, definitely more so than they did last half.
Yeah. I have seen a little bit of a change from Lemoyne. They've done a good job in this second half to start of kind of getting at the back line of Binghamton.
It's the quick distribution there from Williams is going to end up on the left foot of Mimas here on the left side. Plays it back towards the middle now. Taking it herself. Going to play it out for Paige Luke. Luke's ball is broken up by Lemoyne, and it's going to fall all the way out to the outside for number 12, Brooke Wilson, the senior. Ball's going to be played back. Just taking their time. Ball's going to go out of bounds again. It'll be another Binghamton throw-in.
Sophia Garofalo there wanted the ball, wanted to recycle and get it out to the right side over there. A lot of space for Binghamton on that right side, especially when they get the ball over here on the left. If they can find a switch very quickly, probably going to find themselves in a lot of space, as we see now.
Herbert picks it up to Grafolo, but Grafolo's ball is just a bit too long. for Jacob Davis, the freshman from Ontario. But they've got the right idea. They're trying to make those longer runs and those longer balls into the box. But nothing doing so far. But it's still a very young second half.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Second ball won by Binghamton, and a great ball is just long for Davis as McPheron comes out to cover that one up.
Yeah, you definitely need to be careful if you're gonna play long from a goal kick and play that into the middle. You got to make sure that you have your spaces covered.
Jenica Brown with some nice footwork there to get the ball into the middle. This ball is going to be distributed to Felton, and nobody there really making a run on that right side there. It was a great idea, but just no one willing to make that run.
Yeah, lack of composure a little bit from Moyne. You've worked so hard to win the ball back, and it is always kind of deflating when you're defending really, really hard. You win the ball back, and then you kind of just give it away straight away.
We're going to get a foul called. I think they're going to get Danielle Casey for that one there. She's trying to little arm lock action. You know, me and you, we're not unfamiliar with a bit of arm locking.
No, definitely not.
A little bit of grabbing and pushing, but refs caught that one there.
An example of something that you should do when you win the ball, even if there's nobody around you, try to win a foul, slow the game down, and give your team a chance to breathe.
Speaking of breathing, they're just going to let this one breathe. Try to switch sides here. Grafolo's going to give it all the way back to Herber, my apologies.
Doing such a good job of moving the ball through the lines.
And the flag's going to go up here. The goal is not going to count. Davis, little too eager to make that run on that right side.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to. She's a very quick player. We saw that in the first half. If she can just be a little bit more patient, she's finding a lot of room over there on that right side.
And that seems to be the preferred side of Binghamton today. Every fantastic opportunity that they've had has been made on across from the right side, somebody making a run on the right side. So the right side's been their bread and butter so far.
It could be a combination of maybe that side, the left side for Lemoyne's a little bit weaker, but I definitely think putting Mimas on this left side, she likes to cut it on her right foot. Probably not going to take the ball down the line, and it seemingly is working out for Binghamton. That right side, like you said, Griffin, proving to be very, very fruitful for them.
An effective distribution, going quick here. Davis is going to get it.
Mimas in acres of space over here. They can find her.
Second ball won by Davis. Just charging at the box. A great shot on net, just wide there. Fantastic chance for Binghamton.
Yeah, no, great effort, great job working the ball. I said it when they were attacking. Mimas was in so much space if they can try and find her. The switches of field proving to be something that if Binghamton can get them right, they're going to find a lot of success.
Would you have liked to see Davis just try to get that ball to Mimas on that far right side, or is she just too lasered in on the goal that you have to take that shot there?
It's kind of a tough one because you want your players to be selfish a little bit and kind of look for goal themselves, but I don't know. Mimas did find himself in a lot of space, so I would have maybe tried to play it to Mimas, create a better opportunity, but you never hate a player for being a little selfish and looking to go themselves.
Foul is going to be awarded to Lemoyne as they're going to try to play that long ball in.
Took that like a champ.
Took that like a champ.
Those sting, trust me. It's a good thing the weather's not 40 degrees, or else that ball would have hurt a lot more.
Going to get a switch of field here. Again, attacking that consistent right side. Davis making a run. No one over the middle willing to receive that pass. Luke trying to play that one to Mimas there, but just a bit of a miscalculation there by Mimas. I think she was trying to get the quick stop, get it to go to her left, but just a little over-eager, I would say.
Yeah, no, she committed herself, ran inside a little bit, expecting the ball to come to her. But again, great opportunity from Binghamton, and great job. First chance wasn't there from Davis on the right side, recycling the ball and getting it out to Mimas here on the left. Great skill.
Binghamton is having some success
Great
finding
ball.
some passing lanes over the middle here. Mimas on the left side, trying to just beat her to man with strength as Davis is trying to get the cutback. We're going to have a race out to the sideline here, and it's going to be cleared.
Yeah, no, great job. We had mentioned all game how Mimas likes to go on her right foot, but as a defender, you think that she's going to go on her right foot, and then the one of the only times she does go on her left, using her speed to get down to the line and cut that ball back. Didn't work there, but if she continues to do that, one of them's eventually going to go in.
Binghamton throw in. Davis collects it. Just trying to win that second ball there. An opportunity here for Lemoyne as Casey
Lots of space. Ooh.
is able to work into some space, winning that ball just out of her reach, though. But the counter is on as Felton is going to try to get this ball played out right. Does she have the speed to get there? Just drifts out of bounds.
Great defending there from the captain, Brooke Herber. She had to get that tackle right. Otherwise, Casey was in, and she did. Very important tackle.
Got a bit of a flat tire out here. We're going to get a quick break for a little shoe tie.
You know, later on in my illustrious youth career, I got put on to the shoes without laces. Never had to worry about tying my shoes.
I can't tell you the amount of times I've had to stop a game and tie my shoes. So
Oh, yeah.
I was not familiar with your game, sir.
The only one who was not happy was my mom when we bought them because they were like $100 more expensive, but wasn't a problem for me.
Ball down the right side for Davis, just a bit too strong on the touch, and good defending by Lemoyne. It's going to be a corner kick.
Yeah, no. Corner, obviously how Binghamton scored in the first half. Probably, more of the same from Buck Walter. She'll go out to take this. Just a lofted ball. Keeper's a little bit tinier, so you just want to put it anywhere near her, and probably going to lead to some success if you're Binghamton.
You want to get Paige Luke or Mackenzie Ryder. Ryder had the first goal earlier in the game. We'll see if we can get that lofty ball. Great ball into the box there. Bouncing around, but it's going to be collected by McPherson.
It seems like every time Binghamton have a corner, it's almost like a guaranteed kind of half chance or chance. If you're Lemoyne, you need to do a little bit of a better job defending those. I know it's difficult because of the size difference, but maybe some more authority from the goalkeeper.
You would like to see the goalkeeper come out and maybe try to punch one of those out instead of sort of just waiting and having the game come to you. Sometimes you got to go to the game, you know?
Yeah, no. I always liked goalkeepers playing with them that had a nice command of their box, especially on corners.
We're going to play on here, says the ref. Binghamton player, I believe, it was Anna Buckwalter, hits the deck. We get a chance developing here on the right side. It'll be a throw-in for the Dolphins. They're going to want to go quick here. Casey just getting out physical there on that left side.
Great recovery.
It's going to be a set-piece foul awarded on a bit of a reckless tackle there.
I know she gave up the foul, but that's still great hustle and great defending from Marsteller. Really the anchor of this team for Binghamton. She's done such a good job at winning the ball back and controlling the tempo of the game. Qualities that you would like to see from your defensive midfielder.
We talked about it earlier. Lemoyne has, if they're going to score, it's going to be off these long set pieces. Get a long service into the box. Just a bit too much on it.
Yeah, I appreciate her going for a goal, but I prefer to probably see that ball into the box. Can't really waste those set pieces if you're Lemoyne. Still a good effort, though.
Pressure here applied by Nicole Calley. She's been doing it all game. The clouds have sort of faded away, and now this is really where the conditioning of these two teams is going to come into play. There is a wayward ball. Casey gets it, puts it on net. Just a bit too much. We got excited up here in the booth.
We did. Very rare mistake from Marsteller, but ambitious effort, but I like it. It was a little bit over, but very, very close. Mistakes are definitely another way. We mentioned set pieces as one way that Lemoyne could get back into the game, but mistakes are another way. If you have the ball, you're more likely to make a mistake, as we saw there.
If you are going to have anybody on this Lemoyne team take that shot, you want it to be Daniela Casey, the 5'5" senior out of Clifton Park. She's had 2 goals and an assist already this year. And she was the program's first ever NEC All-Conference honoree. So if there's anyone for this Lemoyne team that's going to do it, it's going to be her.
You'd want it to be her.
Ball was attempted to be played to Felton there.
Good turn.
Ball played into the top of the box. And a good effort there by Anna Buckwalter, just getting a left foot on it, but an easy collection for McPherson.
I think Jakaya Davis has moved out to more of a number 9 striker type of role, and you saw there great quality, showing why she is a natural winger, taking the ball past her man, cutting it back, and great opportunity for Binghamton.
Clearance from McPherson. Long ball is going to be played towards Felton. Does she have the speed to make that run? Good job applying pressure there, and it'll be a throw-in for the Dolphins.
No, that's a good idea again. If you are unsure about where to place the ball, put it over the back line diagonally. Almost worked out there for Lemoyne. Mentioned substitutions again is something that Lemoyne is going to have to get right to make sure that their players are fit. A lot of players warming up now. Got to make sure their players stay fresh if you're going to be defending all game.
Ball's going to be won again by the Dolphins here. Another opportunity. Throw heads towards the box. It's going to end up at the feet of number 12, Brooke Wilson, trying to play the ball into the box. No one there, though. It's going to be a quick collection by Williams, and we'll see if she's going to let her team sort of build out. She's played a couple of those pretty quickly, trying to catch the Dolphins sleeping, but she's going to let her team develop this time.
No, I don't. I like those kind of balls. I haven't had a lot of success for Lemoyne, but those balls are very, very dangerous. If you can get somebody successfully running in on them, very, very dangerous to play it above the back line like that.
Going to get our substitution here. It's going to be Jakaya Davis is going to come off, as will Jakaya Davis comes off here, and in substitution, I believe number 29, Paige Luke, is going to come back onto the field. That is a hard foul there. They're going to try to play it quick here up the side. That's Baker. Trying to make a run down. And a great ball into the box. And a fantastic touch and a hard challenge. It's McPherson.
Wow.
Goes down hard.
Credit to her for keeping hold of the ball. That takes a lot of guts to go in there when you know the attacking player in Lauren Clark is going to be there. I mean, she has every right to go for the ball, but a lot of bravery from the goalkeeper to go out and try to collect that.
Ref's going to give her a minute to walk this one off here, but man, that's a scary challenge.
No, it is, and it's not one that has any sort of malice intent because the ball is there to be won. I mean, you're right in front of the goal. You should have every right to go for it, but yeah, no, definitely dangerous, and glad that she's okay. "20 minutes into the second half. Griffin, how do you think Lemoyne has looked at, and how do you think their chances are at getting a goal back?
I'd say they've looked better defensively this half than they have in the first half. We saw a lot of chances early on for Binghamton before that corner, that set-piece goal. I think they've done a good job they're applying more pressure in the midfield and winning more of those second balls than they were in the first half, which I think is the key to getting back in this game. And we've seen one mistake from Binghamton so far that led to a chance. So I don't think they're out of it yet. I think they have to just keep on applying pressure and hope that Binghamton make a mistake.
Mm-hmm. We saw that earlier with the shot that Casey had. Mistakes and very easy way to get back into the game.
Brooke Herber's going to get the ball here in the defensive third, playing it up in the middle towards Buck Walter. Trying to get something going here as there will be a foul awarded.
Herber's really shown why she's the captain of this team. Only a junior, and to be the captain of the team is a great honor, but it's very apparent why. I mean, she's been so composed, so assured at the back, hasn't really had any sort of lapse or mistake. Really, really, really impressed to see her play.
We're going to see another set-piece opportunity here for Binghamton. It's been their bread and butter so far today. They've had some fantastic chances. Ball's going to be lifted just into the box there. And the flag goes up,
Offside.
and an offside is going to be the call there. Again, that's the second time we've seen an offside from a chance like this for Binghamton.
Yeah, we've 2 times for Binghamton, another time for Moyne. Kind of, I don't want to say silly, but kind of wasting a great opportunity. I mean, set pieces are so important to the game, and you want to make sure that you're concentrated and locked in, not being offside. But good defensive lines from both of the teams.
It was an optimal pass into the box there, as this ball is going to be won by number 26. That's Lauren Clark. Gets tripped up there. Ref's going to let the continuation play on.
Yeah, no, optimal for goal hypertrophy there.
Grafolo plays it into Luke. Luke on the outside now gets it back to Baker. Baker gets it to Grafolo. It's going to be a chance
Counters
here.
on.
There's some counters.
Great defending. Yet again, who else but Brooke Herber there to stop the counterattack?
And a good ball down the line to Minas. And a good left-footed ball. Just nobody there on the receiving end, really. So we have a player down for Moyne. And we're going to get a stoppage here, and it's going to be a foul awarded to the Dolphins.
I think she just headed that ball on top of her head. Definitely something that if the ball's coming in there with pace and you head it wrong with the top of your head, it stings, let me tell you that. I think she'll be fine.
Going to get a chance to sort of reset here. So we're going to get another long ball into the attacking third for the Dolphins.
Another thing to look out for, Griff, on these free kicks, I mean, you have the 4 defenders back there. Look at the space between the 4 defenders and the rest of the team. I mean, it's going to be super easy for Binghamton if they win this ball. As you see there, like, nobody there to win the second balls for Moyne. The gaps between your lines are going to be extremely hard to overcome. Makes it so easy for the other team to win the ball.
And some nice skill down the left side. There's Nicole Calley.
Calling it back for a foul? I think so.
I think we will get a foul. I think it's a lot of contact. These women have been playing really physical today. We've seen a couple really hard fouls. Of course, we saw some very physical play down at the Moyne goal a couple minutes ago. But now we're going to get another chance for a Moyne set piece.
Yeah, it was credit to the ref for playing advantage, but that was a very late call there.
It's not the first one we've seen today.
No, and a great opportunity. This is exactly where you want the ball if you're going to put this into the danger area.
Ball is going to be headed out. Good clearance there for the second ball.
Good defending.
Just nice shadowing right there. Just blocking, really boxing out, and awarding a goal kick to Williams.
Yeah, Falvo doing a great job there of shielding the ball.
As we get a sub for the Moyne Dolphins, Nicole Calley is going to come off, and number 5, Olivia Day, will come back on. But we'll be right back after this hydration break. So, Forrester, what do you think about the first 25 minutes of this the second half so far?
Kind of similar to the first half. I think Moyne has maybe been in the game a little bit more. I think in these last 20 minutes, what you'd like to see from a Moyne perspective is getting at Binghamton a little bit more and forcing them. I mean, one of the best chances that Moyne has had the second half, maybe even all game, was the mistake in the back from Marsteller. But yeah, you'd probably like to see them apply a little bit more pressure, force some more mistakes. But from Binghamton, it just, the last 20 minutes is all about game management. I'd like to see them soak up the pressure a little bit more, attack more on the counter. But Binghamton doing a great job. Moyne just maybe want to up the pressure a little bit, force a few more mistakes out of Binghamton.
Binghamton, still a lot of time left in the game. Definitely not talking about exactly parking the bus quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say it's driving. The bus is driving.
No, it is. And to Lemoyne's credit, one thing that we said coming in was the lack of defensive quality. I mean, they give up around 3.6 goals a game, which is very, very high. And I'd say personally, I mean, Binghamton is, don't get me wrong, they've had the better of the chances and maybe deserve to be a goal or two up. But I think Lemoyne has done a good job of limiting high-quality chances from Binghamton. So credit to them defensively, but now is the time in these last 20 minutes that offensively you kind of need to step up and flex your muscles and go at Binghamton a little bit more.
Binghamton isn't beating them on just like pure pace or great passing like through the field of play. They're beating them on set plays.
Yeah, set piece is huge to both teams, and look, it's deflating to know that you've been working so hard from a Lemoyne perspective defensively, and you're still a goal behind because of one little moment in the game.
But them's the blows, aren't they?
Yes.
That's how this game goes.
Games, not just soccer, every game, every sport is all about moments. My high school coach always used to say it's not about the minutes within the game, but it's the moments within the game. And Lemoyne not doing a good enough job, Binghamton taking advantage of those moments.
That's one of those classic coach sayings. Like, it's not about the X's and O's, it's about the Jimmies and Joes.
Exactly.
The team.
I can't say it in the accent that he did. He was Austrian, and it's not about the minutes, it's about the moments.
Thank you, Arnold.
Shout out.
We had a guest. I think, ladies and gentlemen, Arnold Schwarzenegger has just walked into the booth and put on the headset for that.
Nah, shout out Phil Bergen. Shout out high school coach Phil Bergen.
As play gets resumed here, we got 20 minutes and 37 seconds left. Binghamton up 1-0 over the Lemoyne Dolphins. And we can see immediately out of the break, there was some immediate pressure applied by the Dolphins, but we got a good counter chance here for the Bearcats. Ball's played out wide to Clark. Clark trying to find somebody on a cutback, just being hounded by defensive pressure there.
Good job getting the ball out.
Ball is played in by Megan Baker, headed out.
Boom.
And a one-time strike is going to fall safely into the hands of McPheron.
Yeah, a little hard to kind of... I saw what she was doing, wanted to get that on her stronger right foot, but a little bit difficult to kind of wrap your whole body around, get that on your right foot, and still manage to get the power needed to put that ball in the back of the net.
That was Bella Brown on the attempt there. Like you said, it was in an awkward position. Sort of caught her maybe like halfway up her thigh, and so your foot's in an awkward position and suboptimal for power usage.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Luke Page going to play this one out wide left. It's Mimas again, trying to cut it back right. Ref's going to let that play on Brown, playing it out for Baker on the right side. Jenica Brown forces that ball out of bounds in a great challenge, and it's going to be Lemoyne ball.
Yeah, my view was blocked a little bit by our view in the box, but I didn't even really need to look. Mimas had the ball. I knew which way she was going. No real doubt in my mind that she was probably going to cut it in her right foot.
Just hounding pressure in the midfield right now by Lemoyne. Doing a great job of forcing these passing errors by
Nice
Binghamton.
mistake right there, yeah.
Felton is able to come up and get that ball, and we get a foul. That one's going to go against Bella Brown there. A little shove in the back. No love lost between these two teams.
No. We mentioned it, the hydration break, pressing, making sure that Binghamton's making mistakes. I think that's the first mistake I've really seen out of Brooke Herber all game. And it came from stepping up and kind of upping the tempo a little bit from a Lemoyne perspective.
We expect another service into the box here. It's on target, going to fall at the feet of number 6, Mimas again. Trying to play it to Davis. Nothing doing there. Just enough on that ball to get it out to the Lemoyne player over the middle. And a great fight. And that cross is just wide for Jenica Brown. Too much on it, unable to get there.
No, it's it's what you want to see from Lemoyne. I mean, I know the chance didn't really pan out, but getting that ball out wide, getting it back in the middle very quickly, much, much better from Moyne.
Another Lemoyne throw in there off the pressure. That was Vigolita and Brooke Wilson over there on that left side applying it. We get more subs. Courtney Felton's going to come off. And number 3, Elia Ikilich. Number 20 is on for the Dolphins. Mallory Piestrak.
Say that name 10 times fast.
And number 17, Jaden Kantak, will be entering the game.
Moyne definitely not making it easy on us broadcasters with these last names.
I wouldn't have it any other way, though. Good clearance there by the defense. Second ball going to be won by the Dolphins, and they've got some room here on the right side if they're going to play it out. No one able to make that run as it's going to fall to Williams.
It's a good ball and a good idea, but if you're going to play the ball kind of straight forward to the goalkeeper, you need to try and put a little backspin on it, because that ball, well, a great ball and great idea is always kind of going to roll towards the goalkeeper. So you either have to, you either have to kind of angle it away from the goalkeeper, or you got to put some backspin on it.
Little rugby style punt there from Caitlin Williams, the senior goalkeeper. And we get a great ball down the right side. Great first touch. Applying pressure there is number 5, Olivia Day, the freshman out of Rochester.
Who else but Brooke Herber yet again? She almost plays in kind of like a sweeper. You have number 9 in front of her, Bella Brown, and then you kind of have Herbert as that sweeper role. Something that's very popular in high school and a little bit of an older style, but still has its place in the game.
A couple good sequences of passing here from Binghamton as they're going to try to play that one to Davis.
Good idea, though. Good counter press.
Good challenge one. Davis with a good move. Going to play it up to Mimas. Mimas has it on her left foot. Going to rip it. Going to be just left of the net.
Yeah, kind of hard. That ball always going away from Mimas. Need maybe try and
get your foot around it a little bit more.
That ball is always kind of like going away from you. A little difficult, but still great move, great skill from Jakaya Davis.
Bella Brown is going to sub out here as number 16, Alex Musteller, is going to head back into the game.
Yeah, probably a smart substitution. Last 15 minutes having a
fresh pair of legs out there.
Fresh pair of legs, but also getting your leader back in. Ooh.
That's a great move down the sideline for Olivia Day. She's got one man to beat.
Great defending.
And great defending there. She was looking for number 21 in the middle of the field. That's Kyla Susad. And it's Casey working here on the right side.
Kind of muscling her way back.
Trying to
posting up
in the paint.
Like me in pickup basketball.
A good cross in the middle, meets no one there, and Williams is going to cover this one up quickly.
No, that's really good from a center back partnership. Herbert gets caught out, and you have Sophia Garofolo there at the cover. Great anticipation from her.
Garofolo's going to try to play this one up to Paige Luke. Luke just going to almost get that ball out all the way, trying to get the long field switch to Mimas all the way over on the left.
Switch is on.
Long ball played through. No one there.
Good idea, but switch was definitely on there.
Again, it's like you said, if the way you want to play this game is to make those long balls into the box, you sort of have to angle them away from the goalie. So that was probably the easiest clearance and save and sort of collection that Caitlin Williams is going to have all year.
That's why those diagonal balls are so important, because they're away from the goalkeeper, and no goalie wants to come out that far wide to get them. But maybe a little bit more backspin if you're going to play that ball linear, straight towards the goalkeeper. Ooh.
Baker plays it for a strong first touch for Davis, and the
offside.
Ball is through, but it is going to be offsides for Mackenzie Ryder, trying to net her second goal of the day, but just offsides.
Davis telling her to hit the weights.
Wonder what her split is.
And now she clearly doesn't skip upper body day. Must be on an optimal training plan.
Second ball is going to be again won by Binghamton as we get a nice lofted ball for Mimas. Mimas trying to control it. Nice touch with the left. Trying to turn back. Rips it just over the net there. But a fantastic idea, and that's how dangerous Mimas is. If she can get one touch to the right foot, she's going to let it rip.
Oh, yeah, really, really dangerous on their right foot. Great job of bringing that ball down and controlling it. We've got a little trip from a player in the midfield there. But, no, great skill from Mimas. We've seen it from her all game.
It's just sort of just an extended run of great form she's had. In her last game against Wagner, 3 goals, or 3 assists and 1 goal is just absolutely, she was a contributor in all 4 points that they scored last time. And you can tell by the way she commands this offense and the way that it's all sort of run through her.
Jakaya Davis also been extremely impressive. I know we said Mimas is a star, but she's done really well.
Great touch just over the bar there for Anna Buckwalter. It was a bit of a saucy first touch there with the left, able to play it back to her right.
It was a saucy first touch, just not a very saucy finish.
We get subs on here. It's going to be Olivia Day coming off and number 21, Kyla Sustad. As we see Courtney Felton make a return to the game. And that will see the exit of number 20, Mallory Piestrak. Moyne able to control the ball for a brief second there before giving it back to Binghamton. So that ball is going to be played out of bounds. We're going to get a throw-in.
A lot of credit to Jakaya Davis. I said it a couple minutes ago, but coming in as a freshman, and she seems like she's matched the pace of the game very well. And it doesn't even, I mean, if you had told me that she was a freshman, I wouldn't even notice because she's done such a good job of meshing with other teammates and seems kind of unfazed by the level of play.
And I think you sort of have to give a little bit of credit to head coach Neil Batarji. He's done a great job bringing the squad together. You know, like you said, there's some of the star players on this team are older, but they have a lot of young talent out there, and it's really bringing them together here. As Grafolo, the sophomore, is going to play this one out for Mimas.
Yeah, he's a coach which wants to play open and wants to play fluid, and I think Jakaya Davis does a great job of playing that way.
Baker's going to receive it out wide, going to try to switch it here. Just a bit off target with that pass there. It's going to fall to Felton. Felton with a bit of speed here on this side. Just fighting through contact, winning that ball.
Could have been a foul.
We've seen fouls called for a lot less today as Jakaya Davis makes her man go one way. And is
Mimas
looking for the switch. Mimas on this left side here.
Right foot.
Just going to play it to Paige Luke. Luke over the middle, and we get a low stinger from Anna Buckwalter. Way to cover it up there.
Interesting, yeah.
McPheron.
Great job saving, a little unorthodox, getting her knees down, but good job not letting that ball go through your legs.
Heading through the 5-hole. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left here in this game. Still seeing a lot of pressure from Binghamton.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these aren't conference games. Of course, this is a non-conference game. NEC conference play starts in a couple weeks here. It's good to sort of get your team oiled up and ready to go for the stretch down the stretch for tournament play.
No, yeah, you want to use these games as kind of like get right games, kind of test the water, see what works, see what doesn't work, and yeah, even though if Lemoyne is unable to kind of get another goal, it's not great, but it's also kind of shows what hasn't been working and shows that something needs to change. Good ball.
So again, Mimas on this left side, trying to make a man miss with that left.
Good defending
Great defending there by Lemoyne, and it'll be a corner kick. Which, of course, they did score on down here in the first half, so it'll be another great chance for the Bearcats.
Silstra doing a good job there of just making sure that she sees ball and also sees man, and also being in a good position to make sure that the cross is dealt with.
Service is in from Buckwater as that one plays right into the hands of McPheron.
Yeah, no, good ball from Binghamton, but probably want to get that ball a little bit closer to the goalkeeper. Not going to get too much power on a header that's far away like that, but again, quality deliveries from Buckwalter, getting the ball into the box off corners.
Another booming kick
Ooh.
by McPheron. So we get a foul here awarded to Jenica Brown. Little physical action, little push in the back.
No, yeah, those are always tough because from a Lemoyne or from a Binghamton perspective, you have every right to go for that ball, and you are going for the ball. But if you're a Lemoyne player, you get your body in front of the ball, and you can't go over a player like that. Very dangerous to do that, but nothing bad about that.
Another long ball, lofted just short of the box. Would have liked to see Lemoyne maybe take a second touch there before trying to get that ball back into the box. Good job by number 10, Gabrielle Silstra, to win it back. Casey is the man on there. Nothing doing, and Williams is going to try to play this one out quick.
Great communication from the goalkeeper.
Mimas is on the counterattack on the left side. She's working on Brooke Wilson.
Pace. Yep.
She's just powering down that left side.
Posure.
And that is going to be a corner kick, a bit of a dangerous ball there. Not the greatest clearance that we've seen today.
No, I mean, clearance is a clearance, but not very confident with that clearance. But you have to be careful here if you are Binghamton. I mean, you're no people forward for Lemoyne, but a counterattack off of a corner is definitely something that you're going to want to look out for. Marsteller obviously back to prevent that, but you got to be careful.
Buckwater lifts this one again.
Good ball, though.
As we get Mimas in the net. A great second ball won by Mimas, who just toe pokes it with the right, puts Binghamton up 2-0 with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the second half.
Yeah, no, great finish from Mimas. Not the prettiest goal you're ever going to see, but look, a toe poke, very effective way to score, easy to get your shot off. Again, second goal from a corner, Griffin. This time it comes off the second ball. Great ball in from Buckwalter, and just not dealt with from Lemoyne. Really, really deflating because you feel like they've done enough to maybe earn a draw or get themselves in the game, but set pieces, huge part of the game, and Binghamton have done an excellent job of capitalizing off corners.
That first ball was headed off of Mackenzie Reddy, who, of course, scored the first goal off the header. So it seems to be all the usual suspects for Binghamton today. Good second ball, won by Lemoyne, given away very briefly, and it's going to be Binghamton going the other way with it, as Luke's going to play it out wide to Megan Baker before distributing it back to Williams. Now with 4 minutes left and a 2-0 lead, they still look to be on the attack here, but trying to get a nice through ball there. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there between Paige Luke and number 19, Allison Falvo, but they're still bringing the pressure.
Yeah, it's good to see that from Binghamton, but in these last few minutes, I mean, barring some sort of minor miracle, the game is pretty much won. You'd like to see how your team is going to react in situations like this. How are they going to work knowing that they're probably not going to get anything from this game, but you'd like to see a good reaction from Lemoyne.
Mimas plays it to Buckwalter. Buckwalter up the left side to Mimas. Mimas working in with the right foot. Cross there, just not enough on it, and McPheron is able to easily cover that one up.
She makes it look so easy, Mimas. I mean, Right side is probably her preferred side just because she's right-footed, but even on the left side, she makes it look so easy drifting past these players.
She really does. Pressure being applied by Nicole Cali, who's back in the game. Just get some physical play here by Jenica Brown. Just trying to do something to shift the tides of this game, win a ball in the opposing third. So it's been more of the same, really, this half for Lemoyne. Just unable to win the ball in the midfield and back again in the attacking third. So we get another right-footed shot. Just sails over the net there.
You can tell Mimas is a player with a lot of confidence. She doesn't necessarily know exactly what she wants to do, but she knows that, I mean, a player taking a shot like that, you'd like to see that if you're a coach. In these last couple of minutes, I mean, you don't really care if your team scores another goal, but it's good to see a player with a lot of confidence like Mimas. Part of the reason why she's probably so good.
Running up on 2 minutes left here. We are still 2-0, and we get a second ball, won again by Mimas. Mimas just taking all sorts of shots at the net here in the last 5 minutes. Just trying to speed it up, you know, just trying to maybe make some sort of highlight play, just really running through as much clock as she can here.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of your takeaways if you're the Dolphins? Like what could you say that they would need to improve on going forward from today?
I mean, the main thing is set pieces. I don't care how good of a team you are, if you can't defend set pieces, it's going to be really hard to get where you want to be as a team. So that would be one thing, is probably set pieces. And then another thing that I would work on is just maybe counter pressing and pressing the back line. I mean, we have seen that in the limited time that they have done that in the game. They've had a lot of success at creating mistakes from Binghamton, but the main thing would be defending set pieces.
It's a good ball in. Courtney Felton trying to make something happen, but again, great defense by no one other than the captain, Brooke Herber, just able to shadow her away from the ball and allow the goalie to come out and collect.
Yeah, no, we were surprised that they made a change at halftime, but she's done an excellent job of having a good command of her box and showing that, you know, as a goalie, you need to be kind of a leader. I know she's not the captain, but she has shown that as a senior. She's done a really good job being a leader and having a nice command over her box.
Inside 30 seconds here. We get another set piece for Binghamton.
A little greedy here, going for a third.
Grafalo sends that one into the box. It's going to fall to the feet of Binghamton. And the flag's going to go up here, and that will be the end of the game here, folks. Thank you so much for joining us today here on NEC Front Row. It's a final score of Bingham 2, the Lemoyne Dolphins 0. For Griffin Fellows and Andrew Forster, thank you so much for